Intro.
Are we back at it again, man? Welcome back to the Vibration Check Podcast. I'm your boy Leroy Evans Jr. Got my boys with me, Party Hart, aka Red Cup Party.
Sardou in the building.
We got Sardou in the building, man. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, man.
What's been going on, fellas?
We back at it again. Since the last time y'all seen me on the podcast. We've been working. We're able, do some major things.
He Katt too, y'all. He ain't working on no music, man.
He been on his ass about the music, man.
Where the new music at, man?
Man, new music is coming soon, but every Saturday you can catch us at Twisted Bar and Grill. You can come get you some cocktails.
We want to come get some of that new music. That's what we want.
That's exactly where to come get some new music at. Y'all make sure you pull up at Twisted Bar and Grill. And if you know somebody that performs too, man, tell them to pull up, man. Come perform. Come do some of your own shit.
We ain't say do a commercial. They ain't paid us to do for the commercial. What are you doing, a commercial and shit?
My new shit is coming. But if you want a new
shit, came on here and did a commercial. Hold on. Chill. You just did a commercial, G, on Vibration Check Podcast without even cutting a check. You ain't give us a slot on the show or nothing. You ain't say, oh, we can get you. What the fuck was that?
Y'all know where we at, though. Man. We on Vibration Podcast, though. Y'all know that. You know what I mean?
You got a reverse card. Where your music at, too? I be on your ass, too.
I got shit. Y'all just heard. I just played some shit when y'all walked right in.
Where the music at, man?
I just played some shit when y'all walked in. What was that?
We need some music, man.
Yeah.
My shit is coming soon, though. Now, we working. You know what I mean? Shout out to D-Mike S and Entertainment. We working on some music. Sure.
I should link up and just play some shit right now. That's what I should do.
That's what you need to do, man. Play some music, man. Listen, I was at work, right? So I'm at work. My hair not done. So we working, we taking the stuff off the truck. And the young boy, I'm cool with the young boy. He like 17. He just come up to me like, yo, man, who did your hair, man? Some girl. All right. Like 15 minutes later go by. He come back. You put oil in your hair? So now I'm already getting the hint like, damn, my shit must need a touch up and shit like that. Yeah. All right, cool. Another 15 minutes go by. I'll do your hair for you, bro. I said, nigga, what the fuck?
Nigga, what, nigga?
I said, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? What are you talking about?
You finna have to catch me on break,
right,
nigga.
He said, man, I'm trying to go to, you know what I'm saying, cosmetology school, shit like that.
Like, you should have led with that or something.
Nigga, you're not about to do my hair, nigga. I went home and got my girl to tighten that shit right up. ASAP. Like, man, listen. But, man, this shit crazy,
flirting with you,
man.
That shit out of pocket. That shit's crazy, man. That shit. I don't know if I should have went to HR or what. Like, man, what the fuck going on, man?
Hey, you got to move me to a different department, man. I'm uncomfortable over here, man.
Okay, so to lead into that, what would be the difference between getting your hair done and getting your hair cut?
But then to an extent, right?
It's too intimate when you got hair and the motherfucker grabbing your shit and parting and twisting
and putting the comb through your shit.
Come on, man, you touch it, man. Nah, barber, he comb and he ain't touching you like that.
Facts.
That's facts though. But if I had long hair, like if I was getting braids or dread, I can see me sitting and like another dude standing over me, like doing my hair. Nah. Rock.
It's the same thing. That's what we trying to preach. She says, man, it's the same thing, man. It's just motherfuckers touching you up. I ain't cool with that shit, but that's what happened to me this week. I just thought we should be more aware of the crazy shit that be happening. Sometimes life be going so fast.
But is it crazy though? Or is we crazy for thinking like that?
It's crazy. That's crazy too in itself. I don't know.
Nah, that actually is, bro. You know what I mean?
I know somebody that do hair. Guy that do hair, but the twist about it is I always thought he was on the other side anyway. So that's just my personal experiences and shit like that.
But then it's also to the extent of it, right? It's to the extent of where y'all at. Like let's say if you go to a barbershop and it's a dude in there that cut hair, but he also can braid and do all of that too. But he's in a barbershop setting. Would that be okay? Or versus somebody coming to your house, you know what I mean? Like for example, it's some barbers that'll edge you up, but then they'll take you to the sink and like wash your hair, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. They supposed to have the girl wash your hair, but some barbers do.
It's out of control.
They supposed to have the girl that wash hair. She get paid. You tip her and stuff like that. That's how we do it in Philly. I don't know how they do it out here, but it's some barbers, I guess, wash.
But now though, the barber game is taken to another level. We see now everybody think they super. It's like a celebrity type.
They call that shit groomers.
So now the barber, he doing extra shit now.
Groomers.
He washing. He doing wave challenges on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got the gloves on and shit.
All that shit before you even cut your hair. He lathering your shit with the brush, putting a wave cap on your shit. I'm like, man, I did that shit before I left. Right. It ain't your job to get me waves, nigga. Cut my motherfucking hair and get me out of here. Then they doing extra shit with the line and they drawing on your shit.
Yeah, that's going crazy in Philly.
It's out of control now.
That's a perfect segue because Katt Williams said that Steve Harvey had a man wig on. Is that the same thing?
Because what was his been out the bag though, dude? Motherfuckers know that he was bald. He was going bald, so he got I don't know what he was thinking.
So was that the same thing though? As a man doing your hair? Because that's not just a cut.
Who said the man did it though? Like
that's okay. I ain't elaborate. Steve Harvey said he was playing his barber like 3 bands a week or something like that. Like $3,000-$4,000 a week.
Glue a fucking contraption.
Yeah. I seen that.
It wasn't like he was getting like, you know what I'm saying? He just pasted shit with some shit. Bitch, put this motherfucking thing on your head.
So I was like, man, it might be our masculine energy, man, but it is like men out there that do hairs. He touching his man bun up and shit like that.
But you gotta realize too, like, this shit crazy. I'm thinking about this shit the whole time. Like, these niggas in a joint, they got their motherfucking hair braided to a T. It's a nigga in that bitch doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's another, or they in that bitch practicing getting they self tight.
Facts.
But you know, like with that too, one thing a lot of the dudes who've been in the inside would tell you, it's like, you know, when you in there, because of the energy in there, most people don't look at it like that. And you know, for me, somebody on the outside, it's like I can't understand that.
My thing is, I ain't going to no joint or shit.
I ain't going to.
But I'm not trying to look good in this bitch. Fuck my hair. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my hair. Fuck a beard. Fuck some lotion. Fuck all that shit. I'm not trying to look good for these niggas in this bitch. I'm in this bitch depressed. Give me a book. Fuck this. Fuck my hair. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Niggas in this bitch trying to get cornrows and plaits and shit. You know, man, you don't sit the fuck down.
What you trying to look good for? Go out to the yard.
Think about some other shit, motherfucker. This bitch worried about your hair.
You're supposed to come out woofing. That's where you are. I've been locked up. I've been in the pen. Now I'm about to go get my cut. I'm outside. I'm around some women. That's how it's supposed to go. When you come out and your shit already touched up.
I think they got a prison barber. So just get your shit cut. All even. You don't need no taper. None of that shit. Chill.
At all. That shit
Get the shit cut low and go sit down, man.
Facts.
I'm trying to grow hair and braids and shit. Fuck on, dude.
Man, what we got, man? What we talking about today, man? That was just my little.
You talk about what we talking about.
You want to talk about the Katt Williams shit?
But yeah,
Katt, wow.
The whole shit with the Katt. What y'all think about that, man?
I think that nigga need to stop hating on Kevin Hart. And the rest, he can rock out with.
What if Kevin Hart really...
What? Really what?
Just a piece of shit behind closed doors. Like
how he a piece of shit? He didn't say he was a piece of shit. He just said that.
But this is not the first time a motherfucker gave Kevin Hart this energy neither. Like,
but that comes with a lot of people who just successful. I think everybody's successful. It come with that energy. Came with that energy with Jay-Z.
And what bad did he say about him?
He basically called him a sucker.
He said might be a sucker. Did he not like super
no, all right, this
cool?
This what I'm saying. He said he was a plant.
Now that's a stretch though. The plant shit. Who knows? How you know?
Facts. And
who planted the nigga?
The reason why it's hate is because he like, man, everything that Kevin Hart did, it came across my desk first. You can't be mad at somebody if you say no. You say no, I don't want to do that. I say party, yo.
The argument wasn't
you trying to shoot this video.
The argument wasn't that he mad at him. The argument is that when it came across his desk, he asked them people to not let me put this. I don't want to do the dress shit. Let's do something different. Right. Since I didn't want to do that shit, they gave it to Kevin Hart. That was the argument.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to wear a fucking dress. I asked you to change this one part.
Then say the producer and say the directors who telling you to do this shit. Put them on the spotlight.
He did.
He didn't. He said Kevin Hart.
He said
It wasn't Kevin Hart. He just like,
it's
fuck it,
not
I'll
Kevin
do it.
Hart. What he basically telling you is I was in the same position as Kevin Hart was as far as being a comedian, but my downfall was that I wasn't willing to do the shit that he was willing to do. So he was second in line and took my spot because he was willing to sacrifice certain shit that I'm not doing as a man.
I feel you. I be thinking that too many times we address our own people and we don't address the people that's telling you to do this weird shit in the first place.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. All right, who was auditioning you? Who was you in front of? Like, it was the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah.
When they had the white dude, they had somebody else and they were trying to get him to put on a dress and he wouldn't do it. It was funny. But it's like, say those names. You know their names. You know who trying to...
Eddie Griffin, you see that? What's that movie he was in?
Foolish.
Yeah. He touched right.
He
He hit that shit right in the head, though.
Facts. It's like, say they name. Like, are you going to get mad at somebody for accepting something that you didn't want to do? That's cool. That's his own morals and stuff like that. Address the people that keep trying to put y'all in dresses. That's why it's nothing happening. But who's the director?
But then, them people's too, at the end of the day, this are big companies that they got their own agenda. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's almost like with Steve Harvey took the show from the guy, what's the name?
Mark Curry.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Who the motherfucker that said, all right, Steve Harvey got the show idea.
Exactly.
And just pitched it to him, but not, and knowing it was it was somebody else's shit. But see, and I done heard Steve Harvey touch on that same shit about a show he had that they took from him. But I feel like you just got your karma because you did the same shit to dude. He was talking about how he had the American Got Talent show, but it was called something else, Masterful Steve Harvey. I don't know what the fuck it was called, but it was called something else.
I remember that.
But he did the pilot and shit like that, and they didn't pick it up, and they gave it to the white dude and let him do the show.
Facts. That's true.
So you went through the same shit, but you did the shit. You did the shit before too.
That's
up.
probably why he think it's cool.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people in the industry.
He cried about it. Like, they took my show, but you did the same shit.
True.
But see, a lot of these networks, they got their programs already set up where some of them actually knowing the shows that they gonna be programming through they network. You know what I mean? And it's like if they gave Leroy a 10-year contract, whatever happens in his contract, he don't work with them no more. They put me on it. Something that the fans might not see or understand. It's like these people own this shit. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to a motherfucker,
they can put whatever face on it.
Whatever happened to a motherfucker just not doing a good job. Nigga, I gave you the show. You shot the pilot, couple episodes.
Exactly.
You was trash.
Yeah.
So we finna find somebody else to do the shit.
Give it to somebody else. It's a network.
Speaking of that, I seen the Bernie Mac joint when he said that he stole the joke. He stole the stuttering joke. The retarded kid on the bus. I seen the comparison of the young. It was a 16-year-old they took it from.
Wow.
But the 16-year-old joke was trash. I didn't even laugh at it. So at what point in time where it's stealing, but it's more so like you ain't do it right?
I'm gonna tell y'all what they don't tell motherfuckers though, as far as this comedy shit. Most of the top motherfuckers that's in the comedy game, they got writers. Yeah. Richard Pryor and them had writers. Shit like that. So you gotta realize somebody wrote writing for the motherfucking SNL. It's motherfuckers that's their job is we write funny, nigga. So dude, whoever wrote the joke for the little nigga might have wrote it and said, fuck it, take it, give it to Bernie Mac. You never know what went on. Like, you ain't do it, you ain't complete the joke right. It ain't nobody probably ever gonna see this shit. So they gave it to Bernie Mac. You do it, you might can do it better. And then that's all it did.
Lil Duke probably licensed it too.
Like
same thing you do with the music shit. You know what I mean?
I think us as a culture and people, we just late to the intellectual property part. Because Nick Cannon did the same thing with Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he filed all his trademarks, all his copyrights, everything. Shot the pilot himself and then pitched it to companies.
Yeah.
We just be going out here like, shit, I'm trying to make it.
Start some shit.
Just start some shit. I'm trying to make it. And next thing you know, when somebody snatch your shit up, you like, damn, I can't do nothing about it. It's like, no, you got to have it.
But it probably ain't gonna go well for you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why when Nick Cannon, you remember that time when he was going through what he was going through with the network and Wild 'N Out, they tried to make DC Young Fly the face of it. But at the end of the day, they couldn't do it because he owned all this stuff.
He owned all of it.
That was when he was going through that turmoil of what he was talking about, the anti-Semitism stuff on his podcast. And at the time, he had a podcast on iHeartRadio, and it caused them the podcast because of what he said. And they were trying to take wild enough from him as well and make DC Young Fly the face of it, but couldn't do it because he owns it.
They couldn't do it because DC Fly didn't want to do the shit.
That too. Mm-hmm.
They could have done whatever the I don't give a shit what you think you own. They'll change the name of that bitch to
Facts.
Crazing Out. You know what I'm saying? They put this shit out. They don't give a fuck about that shit, fam. Niggas be thinking like, no, they'll rename your shit and do something and keep that shit going.
So Katt,
or buy you out. They going it's some money. They could have just bought. They got the money.
So Katt Williams was right. Niggas need to stop stealing jokes. I think this gonna sound fucked up, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like sampling, especially
it's like the music too. Though.
It's just like sampling. Buy it. Yeah, if you want to use it.
That's what I say about the intellectual property. It's like how did that go? Setting up a joke.
That's how I go. If it's my shit, you know,
I ain't got to cut you on nothing unless
you do.
I would do it, but from their perspective, they're like, I don't gotta cut you on nothing. It's my bread. I'm making a name for it. People are just grinding like that. That's just the world that we live in. Yo, sometimes you gotta.
I'm in the belief of
you right.
No, fuck doing right. If you're doing wrong to me, I'm in the belief of you can get it. If you own, okay, do whatever you want to do, but you can't be mad when I do what I'm gonna do.
Can you copyright a joke?
If you steal some shit from me, and then when I see you, I slap the shit out of you. You can't be mad. Right? Your little stealing ass. Get your little stealing ass smacked, and then everything will be all right. They need to go back to that real life shit. Motherfuckers run around this bitch soft as a bitch. So now you done let this nigga steal a joke. You've been bitter about this shit for 50 years, and now you want to talk about it. You should have addressed the shit when it happened.
Nah, I
you should have punched the fucking wig off the nigga when he stole the shit.
I agree with you though. If you want something, just pay for it. Because like the boy Cisco, you know, he lost like 70% of the thong song simply because he had the Vida la Vida Loca, and that was who the Martin Dew sued him for that, just for that, and he lost 70% royalties of that song just because of that one line. If you want it, pay for it, man.
But that's even petty though. That's petty.
It is.
Hey, you want it?
That's petty, though. That ain't like he ain't took shit. He just said the same sentence.
And he lost 70% of that song, man, behind that. P. Diddy, he lost like what's that song? What's the song he got dedicated to Biggie? The Everything.
He don't get none of that,
bro.
money.
He lost so much, you know, because he didn't do it right.
But he ain't really lose. He agreed to that shit when he did the shit. He was like, I need this song to be, because it ain't like he's just trying to get paid off big.
Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about
the song big enough to make everything else sell though. You know what I'm saying? So he like, fuck that money. You can just get all that. I just want the song to be out.
You know how much companies lose off of marketing just to get their name out there? It don't even be about the money. It's like, we're going to lose money with this campaign, but our name is going to be everywhere. We're going to monetize it in different avenues.
And y'all remember, man, you want something, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because everything, motherfuckers just that go with everything though, man. Motherfuckers don't realize everything costs. Like, even if it ain't money, like, what do you got to offer to bring to the table to make me feel comfortable just giving you? You know what I'm saying?
He be talking about that shit a lot too.
Stop hating. Stop hating on Kevin Hart.
Everything ain't so much about money, you know what I mean? But it's like, what are you
offering?
What are you offering? What are you bringing to the table? You know what I mean?
Make me want to do this shit for you.
What else we got? I want to stay here on the Kevin Hart shit.
Beat it on. We can beat it.
What else you had? What you write down, man?
Man, I had some questions.
Ask
What's the questions? Get stage right, man.
I got some questions for you too.
You're running, man. What I think about Dallas nightlife currently? Good? Can it improve? What can be done to improve Dallas nightlife? Like for me, for example, I can speak on like, you know, I lived in West Hollywood, and you know they party out there Monday to Sunday. I don't know now with the pandemic and everything that has happened, but you know they party out there Monday to Sunday. And what I can say, like the bottle services back in the days, I could see it's something that kind of came from like those kind of places down to Dallas. And out here in Dallas, you got some nights. You know your nights when we could go out and when it's turned up. But you know, what's some things that can be done where it's like a couple places every night is consistent?
I think that shit need to disappear.
Damn.
Just the black club experience is all fucked up anyway. It's like it costs too much.
Yeah, it does. Clubs cost a lot.
You gotta do too much to even get in the club. You spending too much money to even. It's like it's a waste of fucking money in my eyes. All the shit we do when we get to the club, I was doing before I even got there at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I did not just go pay y'all a whole bunch of money to do the same shit I was doing. You
spending the money just to be around the women.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's what it is.
That's all it is.
From the perspective he gave, it's almost like a scam.
Yeah.
But nobody else doing it today.
Right.
Only black people getting.
But is it a scam? Is it a scam because the women showing up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is a scam.
Is they scamming the women?
No, it's a scam even with the women because the women is not. Once we get in the club, you gotta buy some bottles for them to come to your set. They just not finna fall in your lap because you in there.
Right.
You gotta buy some more shit to make them.
Got some ice on. They might
shit on the nice.
But you done bought ice to come out to the club.
Yeah,
the whole shit is a scam.
Hey, it's not a scam on the nice when I pull a bitch though.
See, you know what I'm saying? Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
When you don't win, then it's a scam. When you win, you
just think of it like this.
That was $500 well spent.
Think of it like this. Even though motherfucking heterosexual men, that's our whole existence just revolve around women anyway. Like everything a motherfucker do is like, man, when the bitch looking is like, I got something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But this shit crazy. Because when you figure look at it like this. I go to the mall, get fresh. Get fresh is different nowadays. Like back in the day, motherfuckers you ever go to pull up the Burlington Coat Factory, get some jeans, a t-shirt.
Niggas get a low tee.
Get some nice kicks. You got the J's and shit like that. A brim, you might spend $200 at the most.
For real.
Get fresh now is different.
It's different.
It's different. And don't get caught with no knockoffs on you, no shit like that. A bitch gonna cry at you. You cook.
You know, back then we go to Big T Bazaar Plaza, man. You know, that's like the swap meet. You in LA or something, you know. You go out there, they got everything. Jewelry, the clothes. You know, that's where you used to go get fresh for the weekends. You know, but like Forty was saying, is that it's very different now. You know, niggas want to wear Amiris and this and that. Like,
look, before you even put your shoes on, your pants $1,000.
Man,
to be like cool and shit, like to the Instagram bitches that niggas all infatuated with. You gotta I'm gonna go. My jeans $1,000. Boom.
Hell no.
Look, no, just check it out. Even motherfucking drawers. Motherfuckers want to have. You gotta have a certain drawers now. And the bitches looking at you crazy if you got on just regular drawers.
It's like a status quo.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to have on the motherfucking.
So the low John's not good enough or something?
No,
that shit over with. They want the. I'm telling you, then once you put your pants on $1,000, your shoes, Jordans is cool, but you can't get in everywhere with Jordans.
Yeah, no,
so now you got a motherfucking.
You got some
Prada, Gucci, Balenci,
yours.
Them bitches 800 to 2,000. So now you got 2,000 on. You ain't even put your shirt on yet.
Damn.
Your shirt. What kind of shirt you want to put on?
Right. That's another.
The white tee game over with. You can't get out with the white tee like that, bro.
It don't even stop there because you can have all that shit on and you hopping out of Honda Civic and you still ain't gonna
what
get
the
no
shirt
bitch.
cost.
And you gotta have a car.
Hold on, we finna go all the way. We finna go all the way to the top.
The shirt at least $250.
You jumping the gun. Look, you jumping the gun. Look, you jumping the gun. The shirt though, what you going at least a couple hundred for a nice shirt?
200.
Or you could get away with a little collar dress shirt or something if you got a nice little jewel or something.
But if you talking like, let's just say Burberry, that's $150 at least.
Yeah, but you can get away with a Ralph if you know what I'm saying.
Ralph was a bean. That's $100.
That's a bean. We just gonna go Ralph. It's a bean, $100. At the lowest though, $100 for a nice shirt.
Right.
Boom.
Cologne.
You
need some good cologne. That's at least another $100.
$100. Where we at? We at 2,500.
We damn near at 2,500. Damn.
Okay, look,
a nice little watch or something. You know what I mean?
Need a watch
with some earrings to match.
Watch. You need 200. Watches minimum 200. Every one of my watches is 200.
We just gonna say jewelry in a whole. We're gonna say jewelry. So this is before you even getting dressed. What you gonna do? You gonna fake it till you make it? Depending on what you can do. If you a cool nigga like myself, I'm not saying I'll do this, but I can get away probably with a little, you know what I'm saying, razzle dazzle for the night. Some people just, you doing it, I'm like, man, this nigga, you just pulled up in a Chevy Tahoe, but your chain is look like it's supposed to be 100 bands.
Right.
So it ain't adding up. So you don't really want to put the chain on if you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Match the
energy off.
The whole joint.
So it's like, fuck the chain. I got to go without the chain. So now it's 10 niggas in the club with chains on and I ain't got the chain, but I'm fresh. They fresh. They got the chain though. They took the bitch.
What's next? You want to wear a hat?
No, to pull up. No. Fuck the hat because you might can't get in with a hat.
You might not get in with it.
Okay, we leave. Okay, before we go to the club, we already know we're going to go in this bitch and go spend it. We got to spend the bags. We're going to want to drink before we go in that bitch. Right. Go get the liquor.
Go get the Patron. That's
they want the Casamigos, Patron, $100. You like looking at $100 with the accessories, the ice and cases or whatever you want to do. Where we at?
27. We had 27.
Boom, damn, boom. All right, what's next? You might want to take some bitches with you. If you ain't, I can't put the chain on, so I got some for sure. Right. Or just have some eye candy because some clubs you can't get in if you don't got the chicks with you. Mm-hmm. So you got to get you a couple babes to go with you. Boom. Right. Then we pull up with a couple babes. Now parking is crazy.
Parking is least.
So I got to be like, hey, valet, boom, pull up, dub at the least.
Or if you taking the Uber Black,
just 50. You gonna pay at least $50 to $100 for travel just to get there and park. If it's Uber,
this shit getting crazy.
You got to realize I got to Uber back. So you're looking at $100 for Uber, or park $100 valet. Get to the door. It's me and two babes. I got to pay all of our way. I'm a sucker.
How much is it to get in?
I'm a sucker if I don't pay everybody way.
Facts. How much is it? Ladies might get in free, but how much to get in?
It's gonna be at least a dub.
At least a dub a piece.
50 sometimes. It depends on where
it might be 50 on the same spot if you get there 50. Late.
If they got somebody important in there, it's 50 for sure.
Or if it's a popping spot, the line is gonna be long. Mm-hmm. So you gotta skip the line. You can't be waiting in the line with two, 3 babes and sitting outside in the line with 2, 3 babes waiting. So we're skipping the line, 100 to skip the line, then pay for everybody to get in. I'm gonna just say 250. Or if we're not gonna do that, we just gonna scratch the 250 and just say we going into the door and we getting bottle service.
So we had 3 bands.
So we can say 1,000 for the section, and we ain't gonna count skipping the line and getting in. Mm. So another 1,000 on that. We had like 4. We was at 27. That's another band. Mm. That's like
taxes. That's 4.
That's 4. Just to get in that bitch.
Just for a weekend.
Then when you get in that bitch, what we need?
How much you need for bottles?
We just getting 1 bottle when we get in there with the section. Mm. It's me, 2, 3 babes, and a couple of the guys probably gonna be there. You know I'm gonna call the guys, but like, I got the section.
Right.
So more people come, we're gonna need another bottle when we get in that bitch. Mm. The bottle gone off everybody getting 1 shot. Mm-hmm. So now we gotta get another bottle. That's what's that? 400?
Yeah.
Another bottle, 400. We have 4,400.
This shit crazy.
That's in one night.
And this is a balling out night. This is we kicking it in this
right.
Bitch.
And this is just started. We just got here. It's 10 o'clock.
Right.
It's 10 o'clock. I mean? We ain't talking about after spot if we going there.
We in this bitch. We drinking. We kicking it. Motherfuckers drunk. This bitch finna close in a minute. We need chicken wings out this bitch.
That's another dub for everybody.
We need chicken.
You paying for everybody? You paying for it?
I got me and the bitches. It's me and 3 chicks.
If you got the girls, they eating for sure.
It's me and 3 chicks, G. $20 a pop. That I'm gonna just say 100 for 4 people.
Yep.
With tax, 100. Fuck it.
What's that?
4,500.
45.
Man.
Sheesh.
Man.
All right, now we leave. We out this bitch. I gotta make these hoes stay.
Oh, they staying.
we got wings. Come on, we out this bitch. We finna go. What y'all want to do? We go back to the spot. I got some bottles at the spot.
Mm-hmm. Got hookah at the spot. Yeah, we got bottles at the spot.
Or we're gonna either do that or we gotta find somewhere else to go. To keep the party going, because you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real though, if you want to keep the girls, you gotta keep that same energy going. So it's like, nah, I mean, you gotta keep it going.
So we at the after hour spot, or we at the crib. We gonna do something at the crib. We So we had to buy bottles earlier. We had 2 or 3 bottles at the crib. That's 2 or 3 more hundred that we had to put up for the bottles at the crib.
That's 4,800.
We're looking at 5 bands minimum
in one night,
just to have a good time,
a
real good time. Like I can go out on myself and just go to the bar and just chill and have a light night for the $100 or something. But
you know what that remind me of? That Jay-Z song, "Do It Again." 12 a.m. on my way to the club. 1 a.m. DJ. That's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
The same shit.
Crazy. Now that's a real
going
like,
on experience.
If you want to live
that lifestyle,
right?
Yeah,
lifestyle.
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you 5.
And if you cut any corners, it's not gonna be the same.
Give or take, I got some help. Give or take, I got some help, and we just going. Everybody putting in and going like that.
Yeah,
right.
That's one way to do it too. And you know, one thing about cutting corners is when your table start, the bottles don't come. See that next table bottles is coming. God damn, we got to keep this shit going.
Gotta keep this shit going.
For the weak-minded niggas in the club that can't let another nigga get a bottle and watch. Now we're turning to bottle wars.
Bottle wars.
Yo, crazy. I used to be in LA, man. Shout out to DJ Mark the Spot. We used to be in LA and you see these bottles coming and for me, like when the girls, they used to bring the little tablets and you look, it's $1,000 a bottle, right? And you see on that table, it's 20 bottles going over there. I'm like, yo, that's $20,000 on that one table, bro. Like in one night. That shit like, bro, like who got that kind of money to just be spending that shit like that, bro? That shit crazy.
And some people, motherfuckers out here getting to it though.
Man.
But I'm just saying like, why our experience gotta cost that much? What the fuck is we doing so special? When we get to these clubs and shit like that we got to spend $5,000 and have a good time. And what makes you think?
It's the women. That's what we be doing it for. That's what we started the shit with. We're not doing the shit to look fly against somebody. Right. We doing the shit to get the women.
I'm not doing the shit. I'm just telling you how the shit go for the motherfuckers that's doing the shit.
They're doing it for the women, man. The women set the standards and everything, man. They set the standards on how everything should go.
Fact. But everything also leads back to what we're talking about, like just with entertainment, because in a sense, like let's say if as an artist, if I got a project to promote and I'm promoting it at Penthouse or whatever, would it make sense to spend that money and have somebody come through and do videos and promo stuff? You know what I mean? In that sense, does that make sense to spend money like that?
I'm gonna tell you what, it makes sense to spend money on your craft and talent and shit like that. If you're gonna go jag $5,000 on a night kicking it, invest that same $5,000 and you can have all the content you needed for that whole month. If you spent $5,000 with the nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? I had your shit decent.
Facts.
You come in this bitch and you ready to drop an album or 5 bands. Nigga got a couple videos in a motherfucking session.
But going back to the original question, I think my experience is, as far as in the Dallas nightlife, is section culture. I was in the crib dancing with my girl the other day. Don't ask how I was dancing shit, but we in the crib and I was like, God damn, we really used to do this shit in college. Like we just go out and it's not like you dancing like the shit that young boys be doing. It's shit like you just with a girl. Vibing. Yo, you want to dance something like that? That's how it was in high school for real. Section culture took all that away.
I remember the day.
They look at you crazy.
You gotta try to keep it from behind the bitch, like, and try to get your little shit off.
All in shit. Yeah, the dollar parties, all type of shit.
Now I dare you to walk up on a bitch in the club like that you ain't never met before, talking about dance.
That's crazy. That was regular. That was
around, get flooded in that bitch.
That was crazy. That was what she was dancing for.
Grab a bitch. Touching me.
Hey, yo, I had that happen to me for the first time, bro, and it was a white chick who I tried to grab her hand and dance with her, bro.
Dr. Umar would be disappointed.
Hey, bro, she turned around and gave me this look, bro. I was
bunny
like,
hopping,
wow,
man.
bro.
That bunny hopping, man. Stay away from the slow bunnies, man.
You out of control.
That's how I go. But section culture, I think, ruined it. Section culture turned that into that too. Yeah. Like that whole experience is like, all right, we gotta have the bottles, this and that.
Even
you couldn't take bottles to the club because you was dancing.
This, like, most clubs don't even have a dance floor
at all.
Exactly.
It's just only seating in that bitch.
Security come around, move you around, move around. Can't stand over here.
So now if you don't got a section, you just a nigga in the way in this
and
bitch.
If you don't got a section, motherfuckers, chicks is looking at you like you ain't got no money.
You in the way, fam.
Fact. They do.
You standing all in this bitch and everybody, they looking at you like, what the?
Go sit down somewhere.
You ever been to 5 a.m.? the club 5 a.m.?
I have, yeah.
Listen, this is how this shit's set up, fam.
everywhere, bro.
This is how it's set up when you go on this bitch. It's a speakeasy, so you come in, it's like a movie theater, you go in.
Yeah,
so when you get in, it's the club, the whole club is a middle in the middle. Like that middle part is like probably 80% of the whole club.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only seating. That's sections.
Mm.
So the rest of the club is a little walkway to get to the sections. So in sections, nigga, it's supposed to be bring your own bottle, but when you get to that, they say it's bring your own bottle, but to bring your own bottle, you got to buy a section. A section costs $1,000. So it's like, when it's not bring your own bottle, it's pay $1,000. You can have some bottle. So, but everybody that's in the section, they feel like they upper class or some shit like that. Right. So if you don't get a section, you just a nigga walking around the sections looking at the like a spectacle.
Not doing nothing.
You just an onlooker, nigga.
Trying to get a chick to come out the section.
No, because it make you look like it don't even make you feel good. If you ain't getting a section, you just like the whole you at a zoo. You just watching the motherfucking spectacle. Like everybody that's having fun,
so we paying to hang out.
Might not be fun, but in the eyes of the motherfucking masses, like if you just watching everybody in the middle with the liquor in the section,
go home.
You pop. You in this bitch buying Red Bulls and shit. Hoping the motherfucker invite you in. What the fuck is this
Go
shit?
home, man. That's what they telling you. Go home.
The club.
You can't even sit down. I can't even tell you to sit down. Just go home.
You can't sit down. You got to buy. Can't sit down. G. You just pay $50 to get in the club like and watch these other people kick it.
This shit like an expensive movie theater. That's all you doing. Just sitting down, listening to music, watching shit, trying to get lucky.
This shit's stupid, man.
What else you got for us?
Back in the day, when you go to the club, it was you didn't have to have shit.
I got in there. Yeah, you in there. Yeah. I miss them days, man. Moment of silence for the whole club. What other questions you got for us, Ace?
But it's a little different too, though. It might be safer now, though.
Think so?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Used to be able to get stumped out in the club back in the day. Like, motherfuckers ain't trying to fight. You know, in the section, you sitting down, what fight you gonna get into?
True.
Back then, when it was like, nigga, free-for-all clubs where they just, going that bitch and it's just niggas in this bitch. And the music was different. All the songs was directing niggas to get beat up.
The shit remind me of they clone Tyrone. When they had that, you seen the movie?
Yeah.
When they was in the club and they was all hypnotized. Yeah, that's the aura of the shit now, to where it's like everybody just zombies. Everybody, because it ain't just liquor that niggas be on and that shit.
They found a way to make motherfuckers spend their life savings in this bitch. And it's simple as fuck. It ain't even like this. It's not even like it's a fucking intricate plot to get motherfuckers to spend or nothing. It's just, nigga, just come to the club. You got everything.
They hypnotize the women with the money to get there, and the men follow the women wherever they go. So it's a simple recipe. We might as well just start doing this shit. You might as well turn this bitch to a club, turn the lights on, man.
Bitches baddies. Come on.
Listen.
I bet if you come over here, you going
to post this shit on the gram. Everybody gonna like, yo, we going there. That's where all the girls at. What you say, yo, where all the girls at?
Shit crazy.
We don't be like, yo, where's the bunch of people at? Right. Where's the most people? No, where's all the women gonna be at? Ain't no women there, then we not going there.
That's the first thing dudes gonna ask before they go out.
Every time.
Girls, two things. Either liquor or girls, that's it.
The most asked question on a night, when I call you, what it's looking like. You know what I mean by what it's looking like. Is there any girls there?
Mm.
Ain't no girls there? Nah, I'm gonna fall back. Is some girls there? Where my wallet at? That's how that shit go, man. That's how that shit go.
Gotta pay to play.
Gotta pay to play, man.